Question of the day. Does Dr. D-Star's Fixer Elixir joint compound work on Gundam models? Let's find out in this episode of Figure Fix Friday. Alright, thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and thank you for joining us on twitch.tv/Dstar01. Today, on Figure Fix Friday, we're going to answer the question, does Dr. D-Star's Fixer Elixir joint compound work on Gundam models? And to answer that question really quickly, the answer is yes. It really does, but it's a unique way of doing it. Before we continue, I just want to say thank you for joining us again on the stream to everyone. Let's give it a quick shout out. We got Ajoel 2008, Rip Toxie, Casper23, the Real Yee 12, and let's see who else is here. Thickboy 823, what's up, man? Thank you for joining us on the Twitch stream at twitch.tv/Dstar01. How am I sounding, guys? Do I sound good? Let's just jump right in. I don't want this to be a super long video. What we're looking at here are Gundams. It's a Gundam. I don't know what they are because Janelle's little brother decided to give these to me, or not give them to me. He let me borrow them in order to fix his loose joints on these Gundam models that he put together. And this one had the biggest issue. This one in particular has a really big issue. And the reason for that is this backpack slash cannons on, or Phasma cannons, I honestly forgot. I haven't watched Gundam in a while. Is too heavy for this Gundam. So it seems like this plastic part, this whole backpack part, which can be removed, by the way. That's not it. You can also remove it completely, but I'm not going to do that as everything starts falling apart. It's just too much. It's too heavy to the point where he couldn't stand anymore because this joint in particular, I'm going to show you. This ball joint right here is too loose. So what I did, I said, you know what? We're going to do it just like we do with Spider-Man and Marvel Legends and everything like that and SH Figure Arts. We're just going to put it into the joint and see what happens. Well, it didn't work at first, unfortunately. Yeah, it didn't work. And I said, uh-oh, maybe the plastic is just too smooth and it won't adhere. But I found out that if you just put a little bit more, like I put like 4 drops on the ball joint right there. As you can see, it created a layer and it actually adhered this time. I noticed that thickens that up really quickly within a couple of hours. And now we have a super tight joint. So you have to cure the Fixer Elixir outside of the joint, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna show you. That's exactly what this video is here for. It's just to show you. Can someone tell me what this Gundam is, please? I have no idea what it is. If you guys can put it down in chat, let me know. And these Gundams just fall apart. You really are not meant to be playing with these. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. Let's just look at this Gundam right here, and we're going to just do it with this one. So we're going to take some D-Star Fixer Elixir, which, by the way, you can buy right now on dstartoys.com, www.dstartoys.com. Anyway, so yeah, all you need to do is go to dstartoys.com and you can pick this up. I lowered the price by $1, and also the bottle's a little bit smaller, so it doesn't come with as much, but it's not that you need it that much anyway. So all you need to do is take some Fixer Elixir. Hold on, this nozzle is clogged because this stuff gets really thick. Let's see if we can unclog that real quick. And all we need to do is put a few drops in there, as you can see. And then we take the ball joint and we also put some on there. It's almost like we kind of like paint it on, right? Until that's nice and thick. And that's really it. I believe it can work for like the joints that you can't expose like this one. But the thing is, for some reason, when this stuff reacts with Gundam models, it takes forever. I'm talking like 48 hours almost before it finally adheres. This way, it actually cures much faster, and it tightens it up much better, in my opinion. So ball joints like this is really what you want to use this stuff for, is for ball joints that are loose, especially the waist, when you're putting like top heavy stuff. So anyway, let's see. Does anyone know the name of these Gundams? Please, please, please tell me. Please tell me. And let's see right here. We're just going to apply some on anywhere that is super loose. It looks like this one is fine as well. You know what? We're just going to put some more on this one right here. We'll paint this on. And then we'll put some in the socket as well. Just like that, as you can see. See if we can get some more light on there. Yeah, there you have it. The real Yi 12. I feel like the Fixer Elixir might not work depending on what joints you put it on. Yeah, I noticed, especially when it comes to smoother joints. When I say smooth, it's not as porous Gundam plastic. Gundam plastic's very smooth. It's not as porous, like I said, and that makes it very difficult to adhere. So, and letting it air dry when it's inside of the joint, like so. If I were to put that there, that won't tighten as quickly. I noticed that takes like a very long time for it to finally dry up. Similar thing that happened with my Max figure. So I noticed though, when I kept it out like this, that's when I noticed that it actually works much better that way. So for people who are using this with Gundam models, that's one way you can do it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm making this video for people who have Gundam models. I got that question quite a few times when I first introduced Fixer Elixir. So let's try to put in some ball joints here. I will not finish this film on stream, or this video on stream, because I have to wait 24 hours. So we're going to put some usually on the ball joints right there, as you can see. We're going to move them around. We're going to see if that tightens up really nicely there. So this one also does not seem to have a loose waist. These two were kind of loose. This Gundam right here, the one in the back, that one was by far the worst. Had major, major issues. He couldn't even stand with that backpack on. It was terrible. It looks like these smaller Gundams that Janelle's little brother let me borrow, it seems like we're having issues right here. So this is just a simple plug and peg type joint. We're just going to tighten that up. And I'm going to try to get it on the leg there. And we're going to twist that around. And both surfaces are coated. We're going to leave that out. We're going to leave that out. And I think that is it. I think, by the way, Janelle's little brother, Brody, if you're watching this, here you go. I'm finally getting around to this. So there you have it. I just wanted to make this quick stream, short video, showing you that it does work, and we're going to come back in 24 hours, and we're going to see how it is. In the meantime, I will be answering questions on Twitch, or maybe just hanging out for a little bit. But for now, when it comes to these Gundams, they do take a while to cure, but once they're cured, you can get a extremely tight fit, which is something I really liked, that it totally fixed that one in the back. I had a feeling it would. I had a feeling when I first got him that this wasn't going to do it, but I'm so glad that Dr. D-Star's Fixer Elixir indeed does work, as you can see from... Let's look at that Gundam one more time. I'll show you exactly what it did with the waist here. In fact, it's almost too tight now. Is that I put that layer on the ball joint, left it out, let it dry without it in the socket, and then I plugged it in. And what you get is an extremely tight fit. And it seems like it's pretty permanent. I don't think this is going to have any issues anytime soon. So, yep. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. They're here on YouTube and also on twitch.tv/Dstar01. And I guess we'll get back to this in a bit. I guess this is the end of the video, and I'll stick around for a little bit.
Hey, you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right right here, not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe right here, right there, right here. Yeah.